Okay, so I'm rolling out my red fondant, and that is going to be my background. And I'm using my snowflake embossed rolling pin that I got from JB Cookie Cutters and having a little snowflake background. And then I'm using my large round cookie cutter to cut out the background. So since I'm making a cookie instead of a cupcake, I'm just going to put my background on top of the cookie, but you can just set it off to the side to harden if you're making these for cupcake toppers. Now I'm taking my green fondant in the same cookie cutter and rolling it out. And really the main thing that I want to focus on is the edges, because I'm going to need the ripples to kind of give it the different layers of the tree. So I'm just kind of sizing it up, and you're going to just overlap your layers to make it look like the different layers of the Christmas tree. So now I'm rolling out the white fondant because I want some layers of white in it to kind of make it look like, you know, branches of fallen snow and layers of snow. So I'm going to do basically the same exact thing. I'm going to cut the edges and layer it in between the green. You could do as much white as you want. You don't have to do any white at all. I'm going to do some white and some green. Once you have your layers the way that you like them, go ahead and take your triangle cutter and size them up, and then just cut right through all your layers and make a little triangle. I had to do a little bit of readjusting and take the bottom layer off because I wanted more white at the top to make it look like fallen snow on the treetop. And then I just cut it out. Now I'm just patting down my edges to make a nice smooth finish. Now you can leave your tree just like this if you wanted to, but y'all know I'm extra and I like glittery shiny things. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my piping gel and I am putting piping gel along the edges of the green. And then what I'm going to do is over on the left hand side I have some very fine edible glitter, and it's literally just super fine crushed sprinkles, and it is in a really pretty green, and I am going to, it's basically like glue and glitter, and I'm glittering the heck out of the green with this really pretty light green sugar glitter or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm just shaking off the excess, and then I'm kind of moving it off to the side, but then I take my paintbrush, and this is like just a dry paintbrush, and I'm dusting the green off of the white. Then I'm going to clean up my area, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the white, and I'm going to use my diamond dust, if you guys remember, and then I'm going to sprinkle the diamond dust on top of the white where the piping gel is. So once you have your tree on your background, I'm just taking some of these snowflake sprinkles and just picking through them and placing some little snowflakes in the background. And there you have it. Today's cupcake cookie cake topper.